Hello guys, I am going to be going over some recommended programs today for Windows 10 Debloated. You can see this is Debloated Windows 10. If I go to the task manager, it's fairly debloated here. The only reason these processes are running is OBS. If I were to shut this, it is down to about 36. That's the best I counted. I have a big project coming out soon on minimum resources for this. Let's go ahead and get into here. First, we have NV Clean Install. Go here, and you'll download this. Choose your server, and you will get a download. The download is going to be called NV Clean Install. I don't know why it disappeared. It's probably, oh yeah, never mind. I know why. Auto download delete. But it should pop up. Oh no, it didn't. They're all going into my wallpapers folder. Let me cut and paste them back in the proper place. These are the only two programs I've installed on this clean install so far, except for that and Brave. But this interface will pop up saying NV Clean Install. Choose show all versions and manually select a driver. For a 30 series card, I'm not the I don't have the knowledge on other cards, but you're gonna do 46192. You're gonna want to choose just physics software. If you do use an HDMI, do that. I don't have that. If you're using just your TV output or your monitor's output, then do that. So here are the installer files. It is completing that. And click disable and installer telemetry and advertising, show expert tweaks, disable driver telemetry, enable message signal interrupts, and use method compatible with easy anti-cheat. So if you play like Paladins, Apex Legends, or Fortnite, you can click that, or you can do a clean install also, which is recommended. So you're going to click install, and this thing will pop up. Agree and continue. Make sure to do custom right here, and then your things will install. So there you go. That's how you do NV Clean Install. My second program that I am going to recommend to you is the mini tool Partition Wizard. This is disk management on. I'm trying to think of what drug it would be on. I'm trying to think. It's probably on like PCP. It's very, very good. Over this, no. If you go to download now and direct it to my downloads, open this, run it. I don't want this. I don't want Shadow Maker. I don't want this. I don't want to participate in the customer experience. And we're gonna go Mini Wizard Partition. You can choose where to install it. I'm going to really make a folder called Programs, and then let's do 4 vid, and then you're going to choose the programs, and then it's going to choose the programs for vid folder, and it's going to install the Partition Wizard there. Now if I launch Mini Tool, here it is. I can make changes to partitions. You can change GPT disk to an MBR disk. You can wipe this, delete all partitions, and migrate OS. Copy disk. Partition recovery. You can make a bootable media, but you need Pro for that. But I'm going to be going over something for that in a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. That was my brother. But it should install the program there. And now we have to move on to another beloved program. This is going to be Ballina Etcher. Go to ballina.io/etcher. Download for Windows. I'm trying to keep my Linux bias to a minimum, but this is very good. Of course, you couldn't choose where to install it there. You can even use bin files. I just used its own file and snapshotted it to a USB. Yeah, you can do that. You can snapshot anything even if it's not bootable. But it's a very good program. Definitely would recommend it. Number 4, I have to keep. This is where my Linux bias is going to come in. Yeah, this is my favorite video editor. No matter what it is, this is just so easy to use. This is a standalone. You can also install the exe for the setup, or you can do the standalone install. You can install for everybody in the computer, and going to go to my C drive, programs for vid, and do that there. Kdenlive will install, and then now if I go here, it will launch Kdenlive. This is a very small but powerful editor. A lot of people prefer Resolve because of bugs, but I get along with it just fine. Number 5, we have the GNU GNU image, and then emulation program, and then GIMP will pop up. GNU image manipulation program. GNU/Linux is, of course, what it's from. Celebrating 25 years. If you were to download directly, it takes a little bit for the installer, but we can go ahead and wait for this out. Sorry that this is going to be such a long wait. Alright, there we go. Freak. Now we have GIMP right here. Install for all users. Choose install. It's not going to let you choose the place. GIMP takes a little bit to download. So now on to our number 6 spot. Everybody's favorite media player, VLC. It's free and open source. And just works. It can play all multimedia basically. iOS, Android, Linux, Mac OS, Windows, everything. Download this, run the exe, and you'll have VLC. Number 7, Brave browser. This is the best browser by far. 3 times faster than 3 times faster than Chrome. Better privacy by default than Firefox. Uses 35% less battery on mobile. This is a very nice web browser. It comes built in with all of this, and you can choose what search engine you want to use, like Yahoo or DuckDuckGo. Number 8, we have OBS Studio. This is free and open source broadcasting software. We have Windows, macOS, and Linux. Runs really well, and it's been known for a long time. This is my favorite by far for making of videos in general. You can see I am running it right now. Number 9 is going to be Steam. I mean, if you're gonna run your games on here, then you already know Steam's where it's at. And I have to give a big shout out to them for doing so much for the Linux gaming community. Well, I've been in there for a little bit. I've decided to go back to Windows for my gaming for a bit until we can get full support for everything. But it's been going really well. I'm not fully on Windows. I'm dual booting. But if we go ahead and see, this is Steam setup. You launch the Steam setup. Choose where you want Steam to install to. It's gonna be C, programs for vid. It says destination folder must be empty, so I can go C program files x86. And you can see they try to do it. They do it by default for you. So you just gotta wait for, have it do it for you, because you need to know, because it needs to know where to install it. You can see right here, Steam installed perfectly fine, and it's updating Steam, downloading the updates. Number 10, the Battle.net desktop app. This is where you get all of your Blizzard games from. This is also very good. You see Steam is done now. GIMP should be done. There it is. You can see right here, the Battle.net app is done. Launch it here. Continue. Battle.net update agent is running here. And this is definitely pretty good. So, the reason I showed you these 2 programs is so you know what to install your games on if you're new to gaming and all that. But here we go. This is Battle.net. And I can go to GIMP right now. Just type in GIMP. And it will load up GIMP. GIMP takes like 30 seconds to load it on Windows, but 2 to 3 on Linux. Probably because it's for Linux. So we're just going to wait for this. It's going to take a minute. But this is definitely preferred over Photoshop. I can make a blank canvas. And let's see. Hi, I'm there. No, I wasn't going to draw a penis. You guys thought I was. I know you. But here, this is GIMP. I can make something. I can make a star here. Say I use arch. By the way, if you didn't already know, I use arch. Let's see. And then the erase tool, I'm going to do a little bit of there because the arch logo has some cracks there. There we go. I use arch, by the way, if you didn't already know. here we go. I use Arch, by the way. So, there you go, guys. That is how you're going to do this, and that's about it. If you enjoyed this top 10 list, make sure to give this video a thumbs up to support my channel and consider subscribing. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.